how and why did you get involved in this film? And I understand you weren't bullied yourself, as you talk about. You had the gift of gab growing up, but your brother was.
My brother, yes, my younger brother, Richard, was bullied relentlessly, you know, to the point that he stopped going to school. He would hide out. He was terrified to go to school, and my brother was fun-loving and energetic and industrious, and I mean he's fine. He's fine today. I don't want to even suggest for a moment that he's not that something happened, something fatal happened to him, but he had a terrible childhood and adolescence until he got to be of an age where he realized that he was totally a worthy human being. But bullying really dismisses and discounts kids and people, but kids we're talking about here, because they take it so hard. They want so desperately to be accepted or to fit in, and if they don't have the right support group around them or people at school really intervening and helping and reinforcing the fact that they're meaningful, worthwhile, decent, good human beings, they just absolutely can disintegrate.
I want to play.
And I didn't want any. I'm tired of that happening to any kids.
Yeah, you're tired. A lot of people are tired of it. I want to play just one more piece of this this doc, if I can. A number of kids just talking quite candidly about being bullied. Let's listen.
You know, at home everything was great, but in school it wasn't. I guess like kids could just tell that I was different.
I didn't want to come to school because I just didn't want to deal with, you know, what they had to say. I didn't know what I was up for. I didn't know what new students was coming in. So it was really difficult.
I have yet to meet anyone who is asking to be raped. I have yet to meet anyone who asked to be abused, physically, verbally, emotionally, spiritually.
And, you know, Lily, clearly we're sitting here, we're talking about this. Bullying hasn't diminished with time. And I think one of the perhaps sad pieces of this whole story is, you know, one of the reasons if a kid is bullied at school nowadays, it doesn't just stay at school, right? I mean, people can text, they can Facebook, and that's part of the problem.
And it spreads even wider. I mean, everybody then, if they want to bully or they want to side with the bully person, then the news is out there, and it's just so prevalent and in your face, and there's no escape. At least a kid used to be, in my day, kids used to be able to go home, and for 10 or 12 hours, however long they were home from school, they had some respite, some relief from it, but it's constant. And then when you have images coming at you, disparaging, you know, demeaning images and words, I don't know how a lot of kids put up with it. And I mean, I don't even know how many, as many as do.
How many kids put up with bullying?
Seem to roll over it
each and every day. But all it takes, you know, in terms of solutions, one kid, right, in a community, in a school, coming forward, showing that they're bold, they're brave, and that can really turn the tide.
Yeah, you can stop a bully in his or her tracks if somebody will speak up and you show some kind of united front. Just one kid saying, "Hey, I don't like that. That's not nice. Stop that." Or "He's my friend," or "She's my friend," because a bully is really a coward. And as long as they get away with it, or if they can intimidate, they might bully further. They'll just carry it as far as they can. And amazingly, one voice can really put a stop to a particular bullying incident and make those kids maybe turn around even. But you have to educate. You have to educate the parents. You have to educate the kids. You have
and the
to
teachers,
know that
right?
bullying
The teachers,
is a rotten thing.
The onus falls on the teachers as well.
Teachers. Right. A lot of this is a terrible problem in the schools, that teachers don't intervene. That's why I'm so glad that Kat, who's sitting here with me, her film series, Kat Kramer's Films That Change the World. This is the fourth in the series, and we're having a screening on Sunday here in L.A., and it gets the word out. It makes people it gives the film becomes a tool to educate teachers and students and
Kat,
parents.
let me bring you into this conversation. Let me bring Kat into the conversation. Why did you want this film to be part of your project, Kat Kramer's Films That Change the World? Why?
You know, it's one of those things because I look for films, just like my father, Stanley Kramer, made movies with social issues. And in my own small way, I'm trying to carry on his legacy by having the screening series. And I wanted to do something on the bullying crisis. I mean, you hear it's out there every day, and especially about homophobia and school violence. And this film not only had Seth Walsh's mother, Wendy, it's the only interview that she would do 2 weeks after he committed bullycide, but it had the Lawrence King murder. Lily narrates the film. But I have to say I was bullied through grade school, middle school. I'm even bullied now, but I mean, when you're very young and you're bullied not only by the students but also by the teachers. In my case, I was bullied by some teachers, and what Lily brought up earlier about the teachers being part of the whole thing, that's really the cause of a lot of it, because the students, if one of them stands up, yes, but if the teachers are bullying the students, they're just going to mimic what they're doing.
Yeah,
so it's really besides the students, the teachers and the parents have to really look at these issues.
Yeah, hopefully this film is played in schools and PTA meetings and churches and et cetera. So like Lily said, it just takes that one person and that will really spread the word in a community. Ladies, Lily Tomlin and Kat Kramer, best of luck to you with your film. Thank you so much.